She's so shy. Why doesn't she talk? She's quiet, reserved, and timid. The words I just used to describe that person are known as personality traits. Personality traits need to meet a certain criteria in order to be considered a trait. First of all, they need to be consistent. So if they're shy at home, they'll also be shy at work. Second thing is stable. So if they're a shy person at the age of 30, they probably will still be shy at 40. And finally, individual differences. People differ on how much they talk and how they act on an individual basis. These traits then lead into the Big Five, also known as the five-factor model. The Big Five is composed of 5 major traits, which can be remembered by using the acronym OCEAN: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. All of the traits are independent, which means if you score high in extroversion, you can score high or low in neuroticism. Let's talk about the first dimension in the five-factor model: openness. This is when a person has openness to new experiences. They appreciate new ideas, values, and feelings. A person that would score high on this would be someone who is curious, enjoys the arts and sciences. An open person would appreciate new concepts, adventures, and ideas. Someone who would score low on openness would tend to be more conventional and have traditional interests. They would prefer something plain and straightforward, rather than complex. They would enjoy something familiar, rather than experience something new. Moving on to trait number 2, conscientiousness. A conscientious person has a tendency to be careful, on time, and follow rules. Pretty much that one annoying overachiever in your group project that is always on top of things. Someone that would score high on conscientiousness would be disciplined, hardworking, and punctual. A low scorer would be living in the moment, unreliable, and careless. The third trait is extroversion. This person is talkative, sociable, and enjoys others. Someone you would say to be the life of the party. Low scorers, also sometimes referred to as introverts, prefer to stay at home on a calm setting and maybe read a book. These types of people need less stimulation than extroverts and more time alone. They are more independent of their social world. Number 4 is agreeableness. People who are highly agreeable are friendly, helpful, and tend to agree and go along with others, rather than assert their own opinion. They just want everyone to get along. People who score low on agreeableness are quick to assert themselves, manipulative, and uncooperative. And finally, trait number 5 is neuroticism. Neuroticism is the tendency of someone who frequently experiences negative emotions such as anger and sadness. A high scorer would worry about little details and feel insecure. They're emotionally reactive and vulnerable to stress. Someone who scores low on neuroticism is calm, emotionally stable, and self-satisfied.
Created using Powtoon.